Hi everyone, Dr. Michael Lamas here for teaching subjects. Today we're going to talk about nouns. Now, what's a noun? So simply put, a noun is a word that names a person, place, thing, or idea. Nouns are one of the most important parts of any sentence because without them, it's hard to know what we are talking about. So let's go ahead and dive right in to see how nouns work and why they are essential. So first I want to start by looking at the different types of nouns, and the most common is just that, a common noun. And these are general names for people, places, or things. So for example, teacher, city, or dog. And then you can use this as a short sentence. The teacher is kind. In this case, teacher would be the common noun. And a proper noun, on the other hand, proper nouns are specific names. So, for example, if we take my name is Michael. That's more specific than just a person. And then you have the city of New York or a brand like Coca-Cola. So, just a quick example: Michael lives in New York. So, that's one example of how to use proper nouns. And also notice how proper nouns always start with a capital letter. So that's something to know. Then we have countable nouns. Some nouns can be counted. This includes words like apple or car. So, for example, we can use this as a sentence and you can say, I have 3 apples. The countable nouns here are apples. Pretty easy, right? Then we have uncountable nouns. So, some nouns cannot be counted. This includes words like water or the word advice. For example, she gave me advice. We don't say she gave me 2 advices. And that's not how uncountable nouns work. Then we also have concrete nouns, and these are things that you can see, touch, or hear. Words include flower or book. I smell the flowers is a good example. The flowers would be a concrete noun. Then we have abstract nouns. Now, abstract nouns, these are things that you cannot touch. These includes words like the word love or the word freedom. So, for example, in a sentence, love is powerful. Abstract nouns are more about ideas or feelings. Okay, so next let's talk about singular and plural nouns. I'm also going to touch on irregular plural nouns. So first, singular nouns. So singular means one, and these words include dog or cat. So for example, in a sentence, I have 1 cat, or I drink 1 cup of water. Then we have plural nouns. Now, plural means more than one, and this includes words like dog or cats, and usually you just have to add the letter S or ES at the end to make things plural. So as in a sentence, you can say, there are 2 dogs. It's pretty easy, right? You just put the S at the end after dog, and it's plural. It goes from singular to plural. Now you have irregular plural nouns, and these are the exception. So some words have to change completely when they become plural nouns, and you can't add an S or an ES at the end. They just become completely different words. So, for example, the word child. Child, if you want to make it plural, it becomes the word children. Or mouse, to make it plural from singular to plural, it becomes mice. It's tricky, but it just takes practice. Now, some nouns have gender, and although it's a little less common in modern English nowadays, we still use masculine and feminine nouns for proper grammar. So, for example, we have the word actor as a masculine word, then for feminine, it's actress. Or we have the word waiter and then waitress. Other examples for masculine nouns includes father, brother, husband, or gentleman. And the feminine version of these would be mother, sister, wife, and lady. Now let's talk about how nouns work in sentences. So as the subject, nouns are often the subject of a sentence. So for example, the cat sleeps. The cat is doing the action. Other examples includes the dog bark loudly. In this example, the dog's doing the action. You have another example of Sarah loves reading books. Sarah is the one reading books because she loves reading books. And then the car broke down on the highway. In this case, the car is the one that broke down. The car is doing the action. Now, as the object, nouns can also be the object. What the action is happening to. So, for example, she fed the cat. right? The cat's the one being fed. It's the object. Other examples include the teacher praises the students. The students are the ones being praised. Or John fixed the bike yesterday. The bike is the one that's being fixed. Another example includes we visited the museum last weekend. In this case, the museum was the one that was being visited. That is being visited. And then there's also nouns with prepositions. So nouns can also follow prepositions. They show relationship to other words in a sentence. So for example, the book is on the table. The table is a noun following the preposition word on. Another example includes she arrived after dinner. After is the preposition in this example. So now we have articles with nouns. So articles are little words that come before the nouns. We have usually the words the, a, and an. So let's go through these. So the definitive article the, we use the word the when we're talking about something specific, and these are for specific nouns. So for example, the cat on the roof is mine. We know which cat we're talking about. We're talking about the cat. And then we also have indefinite articles, the letter a or the word an. When we're talking about something that's less specific, non-specific, or singular nouns, we use the letter a or an. So for example, like to take from the previous example, we can use a cat is on the roof. We don't know which cat exactly is on the roof. We just know that a cat is on the roof, compared to how the definitive article was the cat on the roof is mine. So for this one, we just have a non-specific a cat is on the roof. And then we also have no articles. And sometimes we don't need an article at all. And these are usually for general statements. So if we take the cat example again, we can just kind of say something like cats are friendly. We don't use any articles. We don't need any articles for this statement because it's a general statement. We're just saying that cats in general are friendly. Cats are friendly. And also notice that these are also used for plural nouns. So we have cats are friendly, a general statement, and plural nouns, cats. Okay, so let's practice. Let's put this into practice with two quick exercises. So for the first one is to identify nouns. So here's the sentence. The boy kicked the ball. Can you identify the nouns? There's two of them. That's right. The word boy and the word ball. There's two nouns here are the nouns. So boy and ball. That's how you identify the nouns. The boy and ball. And then we have another one called fill in the blanks. So let's try to fill in the blanks. I see a blank on the table. Now for this one, you can write any noun you'd like. You can maybe say, I see a book on the table, or I see a cup on the table. Both of them are nouns, book and cup, and both go well for this sentence. And that's pretty much it. So we covered what nouns are, the different types of nouns, how they change when they're singular or plural, and how they work in sentences. So now it's your turn. Practice identifying nouns in the things that you read or hear every day. And I really appreciate you guys watching. Hopefully this video was helpful. If it is, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more videos, and I'll see you on the next one. Thanks.